2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we went to the grid. Today I got, I think, second or third or something like that. But we went to X1 and I played Ryzeal Onomat. So honestly, I'll just get right into it and we'll talk about it through the thing. So starting off, normal ratios: 2 ice, 2 sword, 1 X, 1 node, 1 star, and then the 1 cross. And then I also play the trap. I play the trap because it's like really strong for going first, and it's not necessarily a bad card because it's like you have a lot of ways to search and pitch and stuff like that. But it's the only trap I play. And then everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Just, you know, the Ryzeal stuff. Wish I had X at 3. 3 Dododo Warrior. He's like circular in hand. You pitch a guy from deck to summon him, and then he's level 4. And then all the Dododos have like similar effects except one of them that when they're detached for an XYZ effect, you can search. So he searches this one, this searches this one, and this I think searches him. So like they all kind of bridge into each other. And he's the only one that doesn't search, but he's like my favorite one because if you control any of them, you can summon from hand or grave. And then also he's a reptile, so I can Ishiato's call it reptile. And then speak of the double nemesis in Ishiato. So like it's not the only reason to play the deck, but it's a really good one because it's it's a reinforced ban deck. So you going Banshee in a go second game state, just breaking a board and is really strong. There's not really much else to say about Ishiato. They got to ban this because Protos was gone and they forgot about him. But going forward with the non-engine. 3 Droll because of Mitsurugi and you know, rogue matchups and then mirror match obviously. Like I haven't played any, but like I wouldn't want to. It's like ridiculous if I don't have Droll. The second best card, Fulos. Fulos is like more of a deterrent, but I have a lot of my deck is so toolboxy that if I have a lot of engine or they don't Droll me, I feel like I can win almost anything. But you have to play well, make sure certain things resolve and stuff like that. So like it's not it's a necessary evil. I played 2 Ghost Spell, mainly for Mitsu, Yummy, and then like anything else that it applies to. Just really strong. It helps against Draco Tail too because we play 3 Ash, so 3 Ash plus the 2 Ghost Spell help with like playing against the Draco Tail traps, and you know, they're just applicable in a different game states. Probably the worst out of all of the bunch, but having a chunk of hand traps is really good. Going to the spells, I played the Crossout Called By. I normally play Talents, but like Talents right now is a little weird because like there's a lot of decks that like they have too many starters, or like you don't want to draw, like, and you're too scared to look at their hand because you need to draw. So it's just like I'd rather just not even give myself the headache because it doesn't do anything on its own. It's not proactive like these cards like out the problem inherently. Talents is like better, just different format. I don't know, I might put it back in, I might not. But Super Poly, I've been thinking about switching this for Droplet, but it's been doing its job. It helps out almost anything in the meta except like Canine and like other weird matchups, because like any monster the same type or same attribute, or any monster the same attribute different types, like it outs them. And mainly for Herald of the Arclight, but it helps in other game states. Like I super polyed my own duo and an Almirage to prevent them from being able to summon Yummy monsters from their hand because they already normaled. So like that was like a cute thing. Like it doesn't come up a lot, but like it's all about like how you see the situation fit. But I was thinking about switching it, but Pot of Prosperity for consistency, Bonfire for consistency, 3 Tachyon. Tachyon is necessary because of the Ryzeal. We don't have like full, a lot of our numbers are down. We have all of them at 2 and at X at 1, so like we need this to be able to search them. But this card also can reveal the same XYZ, the 104, to search like the Gambara. So like at least it gets you something, and Gambara when it's attached bridges into Dododo. So like there's like a little workaround if you get certain effects to resolve to be able to keep playing. And then I only play
3-4 days later.
Guys, can you shut up? I'm trying to record a video. I don't care about your beef. Anyways, so Onomat Para lets me pitch a card to search 2 Dododos. I can play 3, but in reality, I prefer the Ryzeals. But like, there's a world where you could play 3 of this, or 6 in general. But I'm messing around with the ratios. But that's the main deck, 42 or 43, I think. I forget on top of my head. I don't think I would change anything else about it. Just going off into the extra deck, I play the 2 duo, 1 detonator because you have to. Some people play 1 duo, but I feel like you're stupid because being able to play around send X, send duo to play around Nibiru or any hand trap is ridiculous. And I mean, obviously Nibiru is not as prevalent right now, but I just feel like why would you not do something like that? I feel like it's just like a good habit to have, unless you have extra information on top of that. But aside that, for the engine, well, not engine, extra deck, Violon for X, and then Eclipse Twins, because it's like these are like mandatory for the Ryzeal portion of the deck, or XYZs in general. Then I played the Banshee for the Ishiatos, this guy, Laplacian. He's like our cheaper or shittier version of Ouroboros. Ouroboros allows us to like take 2 cards out the hand, but like this one lets us take 1 and still do the same line. So like it's not that bad. And also going second, it's not bad because you can rip a card out your hand, and banish a card from the grave and hit a back row. So there is game states where if you can't go Exciton Knight, you can go him, and he's like not that bad. And resolving, like detaching the Dododos and stuff like that, let you get more engine. So it's really strong. The mandatory 104 for Tachyon, mandatory Gaga girl for the Gambara, but also because in the side we play the XYZ trap. So like if you have 2 of the Onomat guys to overlay for her, you can detach, or 1 of the Dododo guys as material. You can detach to search either the Dododo guys, or you can search an XYZ spell or a trap or something like that. So I only make her when I'm literally going to search the XYZ trap. I don't think I've ever made her other than that. She's literally just another reveal. So, but she's necessary, 100% necessary, not worthless. Going on further, Jugaris, the Timeless, for obvious reasons. He's just part of the game plan. Very toolbox, draw 2. You can pump up Detonator to run over Liger. Summon back a Nemesis that you pitched off earlier. I've done it all. Baguska, because it's mandatory, not really much to say about that. Exciton Knight, I was going to take him out, but every time I'm about to take him out, people give me a reason to put him back in, and so like I blew up boards today and like last week, so gotta keep him. Especially Dark Ruler plus this is a crazy combo because you Dark Ruler and then you Exciton Knight them, because you weren't doing damage anyway, so you just blow up the whole board, and then yeah, it's pretty strong. And then my only tech choice that hasn't really come up, but I think it's worth keeping, is Diamond Direwolf, because playing Ishiatos and going first, if you're never playing against Yummy, you can make this, and Ishiatos called Beast, so they can't play with any Yummies for the whole turn, or their turn. And then same thing going second, but going second is easier because they already have bodies on the board. But I think it's just like having that little extra oomph for that matchup is good, because like I'm never main decking, like I was never making Castell anyway. For like any other reason other than using the Harpy's Featherstorm, and they kind of do the same thing where he can pop himself to pop a card, or I could attach you to spin a card, so it's like they're almost doing the same thing toolbox wise, so I figured main decking this and the extra is better. And then the last 2 cards are the 2 super poly targets. Not much to say about this. Him being level 4 is cracked though, I'll just say that. And then last but not least, the side deck. So the 1 Sky Blaster that you already saw for the Harpy's Featherstorm. Then I played the XYZ Breaker that I mentioned for the Lady Gaga girl. And then the 1 Solemn Judgment, because you need Solemn Judgment to say no. And then the other trap is evenly matched for when I go second. It's pretty good. I mainly put it in for Draco Tail, or like matchups where I feel like I'm more scared of everything else but their like I'm scared of like things around, like the surrounding things around like the board, like not one particular card on the board, because like it's a combination, so this will dumb down the board at least, or make them make a bad decision. So like it's good. And then I play double Dark Ruler. I don't see you need to play more because I play Thrust as well, so like it's kind of hand in hand with this and like the evenly and stuff. But then because of Liger Dancer, I play the Herald of Abyss. It's probably like I can out 1, but if they have 2 and I have Thrust and I beat over 1 and then I can call the other one, it helps. But also it's decent against other weird decks, like Branded and stuff, like other rogue matchups. Hasn't come up, but it's there. The Feather Duster because of Draco Tail and other rogue matchups. And then for like, I play 2 Lancia and 2 of the most charming Meows for, mainly for Malice, but like these are applicable for other stuff. This is applicable in the the Lunalight matchup, and this is good for Yummy and Malice and Mitsurugi and everything, like a couple other decks. And then the last card was this. This was like not in, but like I'm trying to find a way to put it in because I like it for the Draco Tail, but I might switch these in, but I don't know. This is just like the I think this is 16th, so like I don't know if I'm keeping this or if I'm keeping all these cards. This needs to come in though for Draco Tail, because like this card being resolved against Draco Tail is just like in a weird game state. Because all I care about is Rahu. If you go Rahu and I activate this and you don't have a way to stop it, I feel like I just won. But like I don't know. Maybe I'm bad. But that is it. That is the deck profile, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want more Yu-Gi-Oh content. With that, I'll be out.